My name is Grace. I'm from Scotland. I live in a small village near the capital city.
My name is Harry. I live in England, a small town called Worthing, which is near Brighton, a little bit south of London.
My name's Amy and I'm from Yorkshire in England.
Which course are you completing and what teaching certificates will you receive?
We are all completing the beginners course, and at the end of this course we will receive the Trinity College London Sir TESOL.
Why did you choose to attend the English Teacher Training College over other TEFL academies?
With the location, it's beautiful down here in Austria, and the flexibility in terms of the accommodation provisions given to all of the students are incredibly amenable, and yeah, it's just a wonderful environment to come and study the Cert TESOL in.
It's a great opportunity as well to get the teaching experience, which we wouldn't get from other academies.
For sure.
What's been your favorite thing about the course so far?
My favourite thing so far has been teaching the younger Austrian children, so the ages like 11 to 13. They're so responsive, you can have so much fun with them, and yeah, it's just a great week with them.
Has working with the college's course tutors helped improve your teaching abilities?
Oh, definitely. We get observed a couple of times a week, and we always get detailed feedback just on our teaching styles, what we could improve on, and yeah, it's all been very helpful.
We get a wide variety of perspectives as well from the senior teachers because they all have different backgrounds. Some have taught secondary school with PGC qualifications in the United Kingdom. Others have spent a long time abroad teaching English as a foreign language in different language environments. And yeah, just a wealth of experience to draw from.
What have you found most challenging about the course?
Most challenging, I would say, is the intensity, but it's so worth it because we're working so hard during the day, but you know that at the end of this course we will come out with like so much experience, our Cert TESOL and everything, so it's so worth it.
It takes a lot of time management, juggling, working in the school all day and then the assignments, but yeah, as Grace said, it's worth it.
Yeah.
What have you found most fulfilling about the course?
It's just great seeing the final performance on the Friday. It's very fulfilling.
You can see how hard the children work throughout the week, and then when it comes together in their dramas and songs and everything, it's so nice to see that they have the confidence now to speak in English. So
it's
great
amazing how much their English progresses just over a week.
What's the most valuable thing you've learned while completing the course? Maybe about yourself, maybe about as a teacher?
The capacity to adapt lesson plans under pressure. That's the confidence to be able to improvise between different settings, because when you, in the beginning, are incredibly nervous, it's hard to know what to do and the situation changes. And then over time, when you develop more understanding of the kinds of errors you're prone to as a teacher, then you just build strategies to compensate for them, and it builds your confidence tremendously.
And with this course, we are teaching young children. We could be teaching 6-year-olds one day, and the next day we could be teaching 17-year-olds. So like being able to have the experience just now with getting feedback constantly and constant support, it's so valuable for when we go out in with our Cert TESOL.
The real world.
Yeah, in the real world.
Have you enjoyed living in Austria?
I've loved it. Austrian people are very welcoming, and there's so much culture. I was based in Vienna for my first rotation, so we spent our weekends doing museums, having a tour of coffee shops, lots of cake, lots of culture.
This rotation was in Graz. I had a lot of fun there. There are lots of things to do, lots of space, interesting buildings. There's a building which we affectionately refer to as the Dragon, because it's just this giant museum study building that has light up parts on it, and also protrusions that make it kind of look like a stegosaurus. And it's a bit of an eyesore compared to the rest of Graz, but it's certainly distinctive and an interesting building.
I didn't have that experience in my first rotation. I was in a small town called Princersdorf, and basically from there you could go anywhere. We were travelling an hour and a half to get to one school, but it was through the mountains and it was just so beautiful. So it was such a great experience to see so many different parts of Austria just in 4 weeks.
Have you found living in Austria affordable?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it depends on how much of Austria you want to see. In Vienna, I spent more than I'd initially planned for, but it was definitely worth it to just get a real feel for the city and see as many things as I could.
With ABCI, it is possible to subsist in Austria with a very small amount of funds in the background. However, it is important to make sure you have a little bit in order to supplement your diet, because though the food supplied is great, if you don't have a proper balanced diet, then you're going to burn out pretty quickly and or maybe get scurvy.
Would you recommend the English through Training College to other people interested in TEFL?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
As you said, in this course you get, I think it's over 300 hours of teaching, as well being observed. So it's definitely a great way to go about doing the Sortisa.
Do you have any advice for future student teachers?
Plan, but don't stress out too much about it.
Enjoy your time here. You're only going to be in Austria once, maybe.
Yes, definitely. You have to come prepared, ready to work. If you think coming here for a holiday is something that you want, it's not that, but it's so worth it.
Yeah.